What is guys, Tyler once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cookie and Kingdom. And in today's video, I want to go over a new team that I've been seeing a lot inside of the arena, and that is going to be a 4 frontline cookies with a support or a healer in the back. And of course, Caramel Arrow is going to be a range cookie, but she does count as a frontline cookie because she is going to be in the front and will somersault backward during her skill. But you guys can see that we have a 4 frontline as well as 1 support. But here we go. This is going to be the team. Very simple with the toppings, really, guys. We have 5 solid almond all around for everybody else except for our support here, which is going to be Pomegranate, who is going to be using Foxtrot Chocolate. The only thing that you guys really need to keep in mind is going to be Caramel Arrow as well as Madeleine. They do need to have the most attack speed in order to get the enchanted robe buff for the attack. Alright, and then the treasure here, it can be switched out as well as the support. So I have 3 different variations. So I have Pomegranate with Monocle, I have Parfait with Monocle, as well as Herb with Insignia. Alright, so the only thing is that they're gonna depend on which team you're gonna verse. So I'm gonna actually use this team majority of the time with Pomegranate as well as the Monocle. So let's see how well we do against different teams inside of the arena. Alright guys, first team here, Dark Cacao with probably gonna be a Sorbet as well as Pumpkin maybe with a Cotton and an Herb. So let's go and see how well we do. So we've been seeing a lot of this team as well with the Parfait on some teams, or even Cotton, Herb, and a Pumpkin and Sorbet. So that team has been going on for a while as well now. Countering all the tanks that are really just kind of dominating the arena. So I can totally see why a lot of people are using the Sorbet. But you can see that, having that 5 solid almond with the Monocle just kind of healing on top of Pomegranates is just really good right here, guys. And we were able to beat this team without too much problem here. And a lot of damage across the board. And pretty much damage is going to be very even for a lot of these cookies. They do have a good damage potential as tanks. Wildberry with his little mega punch at the very end, and then Dark Cacao with his skill, Madeleine with his constant DPS, and Caramel Arrow as well. So these guys are going to do damage pretty much evenly for all the battles. Alright guys, we have another team here. It's going to be the Madeleine as well as Caramel Arrow. Probably going to be an Eclair as well as maybe Pomegranate here. So let's see how well we do against a Madeleine speed comp. Alright, it is going to be the Eclair as well as the Pomegranate. Alright, so we do have the Monocle against the Caramel Arrow as well as the Eclair. So not too much of a problem here, guys, when it comes to the weakness. Caramel Arrow is definitely going to do a lot of damage though. That is one thing. Hopefully we are going to be able to do the damage here. Madeleine, nice. Madeleine was able to pop his skill before. And so really, because these two have immunity, right? It's going to come down to whether they can use their skill after the other. And I feel like that's the case where it comes to clutching for these two right here. And damage again, Caramel Arrow this time around is going to be the best. And then for them as well, because they are doing pure damage to all of our tanks. So there we go. Another one here, guys. Caramel Arrow, Madeleine. Let's go and see. And pretty much like these, there's just so many different teams going on right now inside of the arena, guys. Like, really, it's hard to come up with so many different teams, especially if you guys are new. So I highly recommend that if you guys do have the cookies leveled up, go with the teams. And I will be sharing with you guys, several different teams. And hopefully if you guys have these maxed out, especially Dark Cacao as well as a Madeleine, because, old speed comp as well as Dark Cacao is really good. You guys can take advantage of this because, all you need is solid almond, right? Solid almond. You don't really need to focus on other things except for that attack speed for these two. So I feel like this is a good team to build, especially if you have all the cookies. Alright guys, a Cotton and a Caramel Arrow this time around. Let's go. So I feel like this is a very stable team, guys, and that's the reason why I'm sharing it with you guys. So I play the arena like, you know, I have to say like 500, 600 times before I'm recording this video. And I've seen so many of these teams. And it's so hard to deal with, you know, 4 front lines just swinging, right? So I feel like this is a very sustainable and a good team that you can use right now. Damage once again, even all across the board. So I feel like it'll be fair to show you guys some other teams as well. So Parfait this time around with the monocle against this team. Let's go. This time around is probably going to be Pumpkin. Yep, it's going to be the Pumpkin. So we are going to have Parfait, and the healing debuff from the Pompon is going to be decreased by Parfait. So it's going to be a bit of a good thing right there. But really here it's going to be against that Sorbet. Can we kill the Sorbet faster than Sorbet could kill our tanks? Alright, and in this time around we were able to. So pretty much this battle is our victory because Sorbet is gone. Sometimes, you know, Sorbet does survive until the very end and then kind of just wrecks all of our tanks. So which can be a bit of a problem, but not too much right here. Alright guys, this time around it's going to be a Gingerbrave and a Kumio. So in this case, I do like to use the Insignia as well as Herb. Or you can use Pomegranate as well, or Parfait. But Insignia here is going to be good just in case that they do, you know, get through some of your other cookies. But here we go, let's see how well we do. And especially against a team like this, a Gingerbrave Kumio, this team is so good because, you know, how are you going to get through 4 frontline with 5 solid almond on each of them, right? There's just no way. And on top of that, having the Insignia as a backup and Herb to purify anything like a Caramel Arrow debuff, right? The Mark debuff. It's just, you're just not going to be able to get through this. Right? Even if a couple of them dies, Insignia pops right away, heals them, and then at the end, whatever is the last cookie to survive is going to have the Insignia buff. So there you guys go. Damage across the board once again, evenly through. Even with a team like this, pretty much all maxed out. You know, very sustainable right there. And this time around, it is going to be, I believe, Dark Cacao as well as Wildberry here with Caramel Arrow. So let's see how well we do against this team. And here we go. Actually, it is going to be Wildberry and Madeleine this time around. Okay. Interesting to see. No Dark Cacao on the other team. And wow, that monocle heal, I'm telling you, monocle heal is so good here too. Pomegranate gonna be able to buff. Pretty close, but Caramel Arrow was able to, you know, just do so much damage here, guys. There you guys go. Once again, Caramel Arrow just doing so much damage. Healing done, even with, you know, just having one support healing. You know, the monocle heal is just so good. Alright, so all of them just getting so much healing from the monocle. Alright guys, this time around is going to be against a T-Knight comp. So we have T-Knight as well as Dark Cacao. Probably going to be Caramel Arrow here. We have Eclair, or it can even be like, you know, Sea Fairy or Frost Queen. But here we go, we're going to use the Pomegranate as well as the monocle here and see how well we do. Alright, so it's going to be Caramel and Sea Fairy actually. Alright, so let's see how well we do against them. So monocle heal is going to pop right here, and then Dark Cacao is going to come back from being like 10% HP. Awesome. And this time around we were actually able to kill off T-Knight first, and that's just going to make things so much easier here. And bam. Caramel Arrow just doing so much damage here, guys. You know, majority of the time they're gonna be even throughout the board, except if you're versing a team with a lot of tanks, then of course Caramel Arrow is gonna be your main DPS here. So there you guys go. Just wanted to share with you guys a team like this. I feel like it's the level of building, it's easy just because you are using 5 solid almond for majority of your cookies. You know, every single one of them are using 5 solid almond, just trying to survive. And I feel like a lot of the meta as well as the team building right now for the arena, it's kind of geared towards that, just surviving until the very end, getting that 1-minute buff as well as a 30-second buff to deal, you know, extra damage is what you are getting at. And then taking advantage of the pure damage, taking advantage of the attack buffs, taking advantage of, you know, just your skill is pretty much what you guys are doing here inside of the arena. So I highly recommend that if you guys are wondering how to farm the solid almond, go to 8-29. You're gonna be able to farm both solid almond as well as searing raspberry. So that's just a little tip that I want to give you guys at the very end. But I hope you guys found the video helpful. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the like button, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cookie and Kingdom videos as well as the live streams that I do on YouTube. Anyways guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys all on the next one.